Attention swimmers, we've got a new Sunday lineup starting with Futurama.
Must-see TV Thursday. 2 all-new episodes of Friends with the engagement that has everyone excited.
Gonna be a honeymoon walk.
15, 14,
13. Actually, I prefer Millennium Bug.
The Brack Show.
I'm wearing a diaper and I love it!
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Oh boy, that's rotten.
C-Lab 2021.
Let's go up to the fucking like next party animal, Fifth Network, baby. Fucking UPN. They have fucking like Shasty McNasty and like fucking Melissa and Star Trek, I guess. Cool. Dilbert was a cartoon made by Scott Adams, a comic strip about working in the office. Dilbert is the show that's brought to UPN in 1999, alongside the 5-episode wonder that was fucking Home Movies. Goddamn, you're not talking about fucking Home Movies in this episode. Like, holy shit, I fucking love that show so goddamn much. And you fucking like canned it. Good job. Anyways, Dilbert was like barely better off on the network, lasting 2 seasons, but constantly getting fucking paired with goddamn Shasty McNasty, and like then fucking getting paired with a bunch of like black sitcoms as like a really white bread like working comedy cartoon. I mean, just like what do you think would happen? I mean, of course it didn't last longer than 2 seasons. I mean, come on, it's fucking stupid.
Collection in all of Wienertown.
How do I know they're good?
Can I borrow your pen? If they weren't good, would I do this?
Like, good job, UPN. Fucking like really killing your shows there, buddy. Doing great work. Fuck yeah. Anyways, moving on. The art style is okay. It's pretty fine. I mean, it reflects the comic. It's like better. I feel like it reflects the comic panel from like Dilbert better than I feel like Baby Blues did for like its show. It's just like okay. It's like fine. I mean, like it looks pretty damn good and like pretty solid for like the era it came from. It's surprisingly like lavish at like points, especially like the fucking like opening sequence, CG fucking like 2D section, and it's like fucking like really like well animated at that part, and like the intro like really fucking like looks good, and it's like dude, I spent so much money on fucking show, you're gonna like kill on like in like 2 season run, you know, like why bother? Moving episode itself. Okay, so first up, the security guard. This episode opens up with Dilbert driving the pony-haired boss to work, as the boss fucking like shaves and brushes his teeth like while in the car, which is like fucking so goddamn gross. I could get a bastard fucking out of the car like immediately, but fucking Dilbert fucking like doesn't say anything to the guy. So they drive up to the office, wherever, and fucking the security guard who fucking sounds like Newman, who I think's the same actor, but I'm not sure. I get to a big fucking like fight with Dilbert over their jobs. Dilbert's all like, fucking job's easy as hell. And the security guard's like, oh yeah, well, I've been reading a magazine and I can do your job instantly, like so fucking easy. Boss says like, okay, fine, you'll have Dilbert start for like a day.
Example, did you know you can build your own helicopter for $25?
You can't build a helicopter for $25. That just gets you the instructions.
Sure. We'll switch jobs for 1 day. Whoever can do the other person's job wins.
I'd do it, except there's no way you could ever get hired as an engineer.
When can you start?
What are you doing?
And like it just happens. You fucking like switch job immediately. Okay, sure. Why not? It's fucking stupid. Before the next day, we up to the office, where this show is surprisingly witty. The whole like, cast characters, Wally and Alice, we meet betting against Dilbert as like who's gonna win, like security guard or Dilbert. Fucking they're betting against Dilbert. Wally is like kind of witty, smartass type character who like I just like think is kind of funny, honestly. Alice is like this typical catty type, you know, office worker. You know, like the kind of people you meet like in offices, like fucking catty bitches and shit.
Or else what?
I'm still figuring that out. but you can be sure it will be very, very bad.
Like, Dilbert's dog is fucking like a talking asshole who like undermines him the whole time. Is like just a funny character in its own right. Like, I like him. Back to the plot, I guess. Fuck it. Dilbert and his coworkers are playing poker. After Dilbert trains a little bit, there's like this funny gag with like the master who kills himself with like his own thumb. Like silly dumb shit. So the job change happens. Security guard is all like, hey, you should like use houses as helicopters. Everyone's like, okay, yeah, it's a smart fucking idea. Sure, why not? Dilbert does like a whole montage. Alice leads all girls for a day as Stogbert walks on in with Dilbert following. Dilbert follows Stogbert to the like office. He's like fucking completely cop guard, like, what the fuck's going on here? What are you guys doing? And they're like fucking betting and shit, getting kids involved. Dilbert runs to his like own fucking mom.
Mom?
Dilbert? I thought so.
What?
All those years pretending to be an engineer. It all makes sense now.
While this is all happening, Dilbert's like, oh shit, dude, I fucking stopped this like immediately. First he gets a blowhorn and says, get out of here, fucking stop playing poker, goddammit. They fucking keep playing. Alice is like a catty asshat about it, which of course she's like that. Go to his next big genius plan, fucking Dilbert, hell yeah. Kids like every moms and shit to pass out before like going up to like, get their daughters. And by fucking like eating onion and breathing it, he fights a zombie, triggers fire alarm, and everyone has to like flee before the entire illegal gambling circuit on his floor is discovered. And then we find out like that first aids have a whole like fucking deal with like Walmart greeters. Apparently, on his way home, he gets into a fight with the fucking plumber, and they switch jobs next day. And from there, he switched jobs with a fucking like rat, and that's how it ends. First episode, immediately, I fucking didn't expect it to go like so fucking far off the rails. The last like half, last half, that's a fucking huge goddamn twist, I gotta say. I like the personalities, characters, like the whole situational comedy type. It's hard to explain, like, I'm not the biggest fan of office comedies typically, but I feel like this one's fairly solid and like a lot wittier than I had anticipated it to be. Honestly, I feel like if you're more of like an office busy bee, I guess, or whatever you call yourselves, fuck, I don't know, you'll get like more out of the show than like what I got out of it. But so far, I like the supporting cast, I like the main character fine. I like the animation, I feel like it's pretty solid for like what it is. Again, it's not my favorite show out of the bunch, but I feel like it's better than Baby Blues in like terms of like the writing, comedic chops behind it. We're moving on to the next episode, baby, yeah.
Place your bets.
Remember the system. Face cards are +1, number cards are -1.
You're teaching her to count cards? This is so wrong.
Hey, Ashok, look over there. It's a rewarding career.
Where? I don't see a rewarding career.
I'm good.
Company picnic. Wally here is fucking like funny as hell. Marketing and engineering department in a meeting, and they fucking get all heated about like their company picnic, like, you know, their baseball teams. The one team always like loses, and one team wins. A series of fucking gags, like from like hot dog, zebra meat to save money, to I come in fucking flames because like the lab exploding or whatever, and like just nobody does anything, and he like gets on the floor to fucking like put out his own fire. I'll take away from like fucking his vacation time, like on fire now, like for the whole meeting. Like, why not? It's stupid. I kind of like it. In order to like, give his side the edge, pony haired boss introduces them to this fucking like genius mastermind who rigged the first ever like electric scoreboard to like, you know, give team the winning edge, and basically fucking cheated. Nobody has an issue with it. Fucking everyone's like just fine, like sure, why not? Let's cheat. Fuck it.
It was the year they used an electronic scoreboard. Vern rigged it. They won by the score of 162 to 159, despite the fact no engineer ever got on base.
Hey, you're letting the cold in. You're alive. I retired. I didn't die, you nitwit. Read the little sign.
So then they cut to the baseball field to fucking training and shit. Everyone agrees like a pointy-haired boss sucks at his fucking job as like a coach, and so they get Dogbert to like train them, which is like just great. So they're training. Dogbert realizes immediately like they all fucking suck at their job, so he gets Wally to play flat on his stomach, Alice to play like both as umpire and like as like, a center fielder, and he like basically says, "Still bases, you guys fucking suck." Cut to the whole game, but before that, they run into the marketing department one more time. Dilbert falls in love with one of the marketing ladies. Then they run into each other again while at coffee break. Basically, Wally and Alice and like all of them are like, fucking dude, we suck. I mean, we're fucking like dog shit. The lady comes in, they go all googly eyed over her. So then like pony haired boss picks up like cheap meat, of course, Then cuts to the fucking game. Everyone's like eating this cheap ass meat, and Dilbert helps Dilbert out and air quotes, helps him out. Get the fucking marketing lady here, like stupid and goofy as hell.
It is my duty, nay my privilege, nay just a guilty pleasure to inform you that you are wearing women's clothing. What?
They go to the fucking game. They're playing fucking sucks ass until the other team gets completely fucking sick from eating tainted hot dogs. Marketing goes all like, aha, lo, I ate the hot dog too. Dilbert actually eats it, fucking gets his stomach pumped, and then like drives home with Dilbert, all like, hey, I think she likes me. Then Dilbert says snarky ass come back in an episode. And it's like fucking funny as how I feel like not as well like struck strong as like the first Dilbert episode, but I kind of enjoy it for like what it was, like what I was going for. I do think there's like funny bits, but I feel like it's not as like much to it as the first episode we talked about from Dilbert. Like it's okay, it's a solid episode for like what it is, pretty solid. All things considered, if you like office comedies and you need like a new one, I can't help but not recommend this show to you guys, because like it's pretty damn good, like all things considered.
At least you look great, thanks to me.
You're positive this is what everyone is wearing for workouts?
The stores are full of them.
Racist.
What?
Hey, I just wanted to come in real quick to talk about something I forgot to mention in the episode itself. And that is the issue with Scott Adams, who on an interview and later in his own YouTube channel and like later other interviews on like articles and shit, doubled down on this like idea of like fucking just, he said like fucking a racist thing and fucking like just like wouldn't backpedal on it, and fucking he basically just destroyed his own career for no reason, and just fucking like said like, yeah, this racist fucking thing, I'm being a racist piece of shit. And it's just like fucking, I don't understand why he would do that to his own career, and why he would just fucking like just go off like that. And it's just really fucking insane to me, personally speaking. Like, why would you just fucking like derail your own career just to be like an asshole? Like, what was the fucking purpose behind that? Like, what were you trying to accomplish? I don't want to like fucking say what you said, and I fucking like can't remember like what channel he's even like saying it on. But I found the interview. Hang on. Yeah, so fucking saw the interview clip like in full, and just like fucking wow. He started to say fucking don't be around black people because they're fucking bad news. What the fucking actual fuck? God damn it. I didn't fucking expect that when like editing this video. It's gonna be like that fucking insane. That's gonna be like fucking some like dumb innocuous fucking like like fucking like, oh, I'm implying this fucking piece of shit thing. I didn't know he's gonna fucking actually like, just straight fucking say it. So fuck. So fuck Scott Adams, I guess, and his career stead. That's pretty fucking much it.
I think I can speak for myself and the entire all-white staff at the Dilbert offices when I say this was a total shock. I mean, most cartoonists are weird, but racist weird? Let's just say I didn't see that memo. Right? Memos? Work is boring, but it can be funny too. That's kind of my thing.
Hey everybody, I'm Brock. I used to have a show on this network. Now I live in the damn dump! But I knew Adult Swim would come crawling back to me, except it was me who did the crawling. Please put me back on the air! I pleaded with him. The spotlight is fading. Fading! And it worked! My show's coming back, along with a couple of other retreads. Thank you, Adult Swim. You slimy bastard!